Hello all, it is now that time for you to hear what flows through my mind, guided from above with messages of love. Ready to go? Welcome to Ruby's Mindful Tarot. Hello everyone, hope you've been well. Today's reading, the focus is on Gemini season, which is the season that we're in right now. Key themes that I'm channeling for this reading related to Gemini is communication, change, air, learning, and two more things as well. One, changing the smell or the scent in your air. I feel that's quite relevant despite whichever group you choose today. So changing the scent, so that could be burning scented candles, maybe smelling a certain type of flower, incense, maybe lavender, rose, jasmine, vanilla, patchouli, sandalwood, cedarwood. There's many different scents, but I did sense the need for you to change the smell, change the scent in your area, in your air, if possible. I also channeled the need to focus on details. So for example, if you're cleaning up, doing a bit of spring cleaning or whatever, really focusing on kind of each corner or each details, or rather than just sweeping over the, like wiping over the table, like getting the right cleaning products to really make that table shiny, something like that. But the message of that is focus on details. So not necessarily with cleaning, but in a certain area in your life. I feel you will know what that relates to. Okay, so those are things that I was channeling already before I started. And also the colour blue. I think I mentioned that already, but I'll just say it again. The colour blue. And I did feel called to bring out kind of these blue items for you to see. And gratefully, the sun is perfectly shining in that area. So I hope you can see the kind of sparkly blues that are around, including the blue in that feather as well. Okay, this will be a short reading today. There are 3 groups: Amethyst, Pyrite, and Ruby. I'll try and show you in here. So Amethyst, which is like a dark purple, beautiful. Pyrite, which is like a sparkly gold. And then Ruby, which is a beautiful kind of deep pink colour. Deep pink, reddish, I would say deep pink. Okay, so those are the 3 groups. I'm going to shuffle all of the cards, and then as I'm doing that, you can see which group is calling you. Okay. Another theme that I was sensing for this reading today is self-love as well. A bit of self-care, self-love practices. Yeah. I feel this is well, it's always a good time to engage in self-love practices, but I feel that right now is a perfect time to start, if you haven't started already, or maybe to start something slightly new or different. Okay. While I'm doing this, focus on your breath, focus on your body, focus on your mind as well. So what thoughts have you been having recently? What's been going through your mind, or floating through your mind like a feather or like a leaf? Yeah. Straight away I'm sensing that this Ruby group is quite unique, just the way that some of the cards have been flying out for you. Like you're a funny character, you're a character within yourself. Okay, last deck. As I'm doing this, I would like for you to focus on this area where the sun is shining. Look at the blues, look at whatever your eyes are being drawn to. Definitely the blues. And if you're open to it, I would suggest for you to maybe wear blue a bit more within this Gemini season. So Gemini season is between the 21st of May and 21st of June. Right now it's the 3rd of June. Okay. Okay, I've got all your cards. So we'll just, yeah, just neaten it up and then we'll go through all of them. I'll move this out the way a bit. I feel called to repeat what I said about the details of things. So that's another, well, that's the same message but coming out again. Focus on details. So as I'm kind of neatening this, that's making me think of that for you. Okay. So again, 3 groups. We've got Amethyst over here, group number 1. We have Pyrite crystal over here, group number 2. And then we have Ruby, group number 3. Quite a funny character group, I sense, with this one. Strangely, I don't know why, but second group, Pyrite, I sense that quite a lot of you are tall. So that could be tall in height, maybe tall in another sense, in terms of like position, like your career position or something. But yeah, but visually I am seeing just a tall person in height. So that's what I'm channeling for the second group. And then I feel that the first group, you could be quite short. Yeah, so Amethyst, some of you could be short in height. Pyrite, you could be tall. Ruby, I feel possibly in the middle, but quite a funny character. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, see which one is calling you. We'll do 2 mindful breaths and then I'll start with the first group. Okay, so taking a gentle inhale through your nose and then exhaling through your mouth. And again, inhaling in and then exhaling. Okay, right. Move this out the way. Okay, Amethyst, group number 1, this is you. So this is your crystal. Hope you can see it clearly. Beautiful purple colour. So as well as wearing blue, maybe this group you could also wear some purple or incorporate purple in your life a bit more. Right, I'm going to just read through all your cards and then that's your reading. So the How to Love Yourself affirmation card that you got is, I rejoice in other people's successes because I know there is plenty for everyone. My business is prosperous. Okay, you have house number 5, which is about passion, play, children, confidence and creativity. House 5, I believe, is connected to like Leo type of energy, so that's lovely. You have, number 20, you've got mirror, reflection. Hope you can see that. All those different colours, that's beautiful. Again, I'm being drawn to the blues in here, but also the pinks, so similar to purple. Lovely. That kind of links to that children, play, confidence, creativity card, so that's lovely. You have new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. That's wonderful. That links to your business card. Yeah, okay. You have forest tears. That's interesting. I might read the book for that. Number 11. Some of you might be drawn to that number, 11. You might be seeing it on the clock, on the times, in random places. And we have transition, earth energy, cauliflower. Lovely. Okay. I'm going to read the books for 2 of these cards, and then that's your reading. Oh, not here. Okay. Right. Let's see. We'll start with Forest Tears. I think that's interesting. Number 11. Okay. Even trees cry when they're hurt, and you, Sacred One, must also allow yourself to mourn what you have lost. When a tree is hurt, it seeps forest tears, or what you might know as tree resin. This resin covers the wounds and hardens, allowing the tree the time and protection it needs to heal. The tree's inherent intelligence knows how much resin it needs to feel safe and whole again. When this card comes up in a reading, it's a reminder that although we all grieve and heal in different ways, we must grieve before that healing process can truly begin. Is there a loss you have experienced that still needs mourning? Have you been avoiding the grieving process? Others may expect you to heal in a time frame that they determine to be healthy or appropriate. You might have been told to move on, or that the way to move on is to bury your emotions, or perhaps others have made you feel as though you've moved on too quickly, that you didn't take your situation seriously enough, and now you feel pressured to stay in a healing space longer than you feel is necessary. Another person's experience is not a measure of your own, and you can heal as quickly or slowly as you like. Your pace, whatever that might be, is exactly what you need. Oh, that's lovely. I wonder if that relates to you in a particular way, especially maybe with business. Like a business idea that you might have had that might not have gone the way you wanted it to go. Okay, lovely. Another card that I will read is this one, Cauliflower, Transition. So, yeah, I'm sensing some things. Okay, so, oh, wow, look, I just noticed that's number 11 again. I hope you can see, the light's a bit off. Cauliflower, that's number 11, and this one is also number 11. Wow, yeah, a lot of you have been seeing number 11s. That's confirmation. Okay, let's see. Cauliflower. Cauliflower heralds a change, yep. This might have happened recently, be happening soon, or the energy around a change is unsettled. That's interesting. Yeah, for this group, for this group I sense it's business-wise. So your current career or a hobby, like a side hustle that you're trying to turn into your main career, something like that. Again, your hard work is paying off. Ooh, new moon in Capricorn. You may not feel like it is, but it is. It might be happening slower than you think. But yeah, your hard work is paying off. Continue having this playful, childlike energy. This Leo type of energy of passion, play, creativity, confidence, colors. Definitely keep shining, keep reflecting, keep being you. Keep exploring your colors, keep exploring your options as well, I'm hearing to say. Explore different options with regards to your business. Yeah, I do definitely sense a change with your business in some way that you feel as well. So just try not to resist that change, but get ahead of that change almost. Okay, and then you had cauliflower. I'm drawn to the candle in this picture for you. So as I mentioned in the beginning about changing a scent, so definitely do that. So bring in a scent that you like. So whether that's like lemon, fresh grass, rose, whatever it is, bring in a different scent to change the energy in your air, and that can help facilitate the change within your business that needs to happen in order for it to be very playful, more colourful, and even more successful. And I'll end with this one. My business is prosperous. That's your affirmation. I rejoice in other people's successes because I know there is plenty for everyone. So no need to feel jealous about what that person's doing over there. There's enough success for everybody, you included. And again, number 11 is definitely numbers that are calling you. Beautiful. And if possible, try not to be worried about what other people are saying about you or judging you for. So people, as this card said, as I read it out, some people may be judging you for how you're going about your business. So that could be actual business, or if you are grieving. So if you have lost somebody recently, or not recently, but regardless, just don't worry about what other people are thinking of you or what they're saying you should do or how long certain things should take. You follow your intuition. You know what's right for you. You know how long you need to heal for. And even if you don't know that as a number, you will feel when it's right. You will feel when you're okay. Okay. Lovely. So that was you, group 1, Amethyst. Okay. Yeah, I definitely, okay, so moving into group 2 now. So this is Pyrite crystal. I definitely feel tallness with you, 100%. Okay, let's see. I am very focused over here, especially on my blue goldstone crystal. Can you see it? Is this one that's shining very brightly in the sunlight? And your crystal is shiny as well. Pyrite is like lots of silvers, golds, lots of very crystally. Okay, let's see. So I'll start with your affirmation card. It says, I am precious and I cherish who I am. That's lovely. That kind of makes sense with the shining crystals for you. I am precious and I cherish who I am. And on the back it says, I am worthy of my own love. I don't have to earn love any more than I have to earn the right to breathe. Ooh, I feel this is powerful. I'll read it again. I am worthy of my own love. I don't have to earn love any more than I have to earn the right to breathe. Lovely. Okay, you have the North Node. So destined to have your destiny, what you're moving towards, what you're growing towards. Oh, yes. You have unlimited potential, infinity. Nice. This is all linking together quite nicely. You have your commitment is being tested. With that, I feel it's your commitment to yourself, your commitment to your self-love journey. And that was one of the things I mentioned that I sensed for this group, or for this reading, about self-love practices. So group number 2, Pyrite, self-love is a strong practice for you to focus on during this Gemini season and beyond. Yeah. And this is a nice affirmation that I think you could say daily to help you with that. I am precious and I am precious and I cherish who I am. A lot of you might have crystals maybe, or like sparkly jewelry or something. Okay, you also have, nothing will come of this situation. It's interesting. See what that's relating to. You have Medicine Woman, number 17. You've got a woman covered in leaves. Nature, so maybe nature's another thing that you could engage in more to do with your mental health and self-care, self-love practice. And we have number 27, Banana, duality. Nice. Okay, let's see what I channel, and then I'm going to read the books for these 2. No, these 3. If some of you have been feeling stuck, like if you have a particular goal and you're just not moving towards it, or you're finding there's a lot of blockages, it's to do with your self-love practice. I'm sensing that very surely. You have unlimited potential. There's a lot for you to achieve, or something very special for you to achieve. That's a part of your destiny. Don't block yourself with any negative self-talk, negative self-beliefs, any of that, whether that's coming from you or people are saying that to you or about you. No, you are precious and you should cherish who you are. You're worthy of love. Love from others and love from yourself, most importantly. You don't need to earn it, just love who you are the way that you are. And stand tall. So that's that tall message coming back again. Maybe, so whether you are tall or not, your message is to be tall. Not necessarily saying you have to wear heels or anything to push yourself up, but inside, rise up. Yeah, Rise yourself up with positive self-talk, positive affirmations, things that you love to do. Again, bring in a bit of change, so I would recommend jasmine, but of course choose the scent that you're drawn to. Jasmine is just a beautiful, sweet, gentle, nurturing scent, floral scent that can help kind of that can help move you into an airy, loving space, a self-loving space. Yeah, stand tall within yourself, build yourself up a bit more inside, and you can do that through self-love, these affirmations, any activities that brings you joy, that makes your heart smile, maybe learning something new, learning a different language perhaps. Yeah, either learning an actual different language or learning a new language with yourself. Learning how to talk to yourself again. So relearning that or just restructuring that. Focusing again on certain details of what you actually say without realizing to yourself or about yourself. But yeah, learn to love yourself again. And that can take time, that's okay. It's all okay. But I feel that was very necessary, what I said about you learning a new language for you. Yeah, and learning how to talk, learning your own self-love language. Okay, and that with that, your commitment's being tested. So maybe you've been going through things where things are a little difficult or challenging, and your commitment to loving yourself and giving grace to yourself is being tested. So in those moments of difficulty, are you really beating yourself up about it, or are you choosing to accept your mistakes, learn from them, and cherish yourself? Okay, I'm going to read the messages for these three, and then that's your reading. I'm going to start with this one. Okay, so this one says, nothing will come of this situation. Let's see what that's about. Okay, so this may or may not be good news, depending on what you are asking. For example, if you were worried about something, whatever it was, this card can be taken as a sign that there is nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so you get a different outcome. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with your behavior and your beliefs. I'll read that last part again. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you have the ability to change that with both your behavior and your beliefs. And you have some additional meanings for this card, so I'll read a few of those out. Something better may be around the corner. Believe that you will get what you need. Surrender to the divine, and take time out, meditate and contemplate. Okay, I'll do this one, duality. Ooh, right, 7 is definitely a number for you, group 2, 100%. I've got 4 and 3 here, which adds to a 7. I was drawn to this one, which is 27, and then this one is 17. So 7 is your number. 7, numerology-wise, is often a number associated with solitude. So that could be something that's calling you right now, something that you need. Your energy needs to be alone, needs a bit of solitude so that you can focus on this self-love. Focus on your inner world and building yourself up again inside. Okay, so this is banana, duality. You see? Okay. It is time to look at the shadow and the light in conjunction with each other. Each is as strong as the other, and both have positive qualities, and learning points for you. The answer to any question is maybe, and perhaps moving away a little will allow a better view, as bananas ask that you stand back and look at the horizon. Do not give in to any situation that doesn't align with you at present. Nice. Yeah, I'll read that bit again. The answer to any question is maybe, and perhaps moving away a little will allow a better view. Yeah, leave it as there. So that confirms what I mentioned about taking some solitude time so that you have a clearer perspective on certain situations, and so that you can learn the duality of yourself, so different parts of yourself, the parts that you do need to build up again, and the parts that you need to kind of congratulate and celebrate yourself on. Yeah, there's a lot of parts of you, group 2, that's worth celebrating. Yeah, or worth nurturing, worth developing more. Yeah, okay. And last one, we've got 17, Medicine Woman. Okay. The Medicine Woman has initiated you into her sacred space of healing. Though powerful, magical, and deserving of respect, a Medicine Woman is merely a facilitator of Mother Earth's magic. She looks to nature, communicating with plants, animals, crystals, and all Earth's sacred tools, to observe subtle messages to guide her hands and her works. These little messages let her know she's on the right path, and that profound healing is close by. Interpreting the patterns and synchronicities in these messages into medicine for the mind, body, and soul. You too have the gifts. You too have the gifts of a Medicine Woman, and you have called this card to you to unlock your ability to heal yourself and eventually others. Your life experiences have provided you with the lessons needed to live your life with purpose, meaning, and vitality. Each hardship you overcome and achievement you reach are shaping you into the powerful healer you are destined to become. Reflect upon your experiences and seek the patterns that will reveal your strength and potential to grow. Again, tall. Nice. Okay, those are your messages, group 2. Beautiful. You're being called to be a healer, but start off with healing yourself. So take that solitude time. It's very necessary. Wonderful. I just feel to show you this again. Pyrite crystal. Pyrite. Pyrite. Beautiful. Okay, group number 3. It's your turn. In my mind's eye, I can kind of see like a little child like buzzing, like really excited. So that's the energy I'm sensing for this. Okay, so this is Ruby. Okay, I feel to bring out a feather again, just to lighten the energy, lighten the air a bit more. I feel like this group is very open to trying different things. So like really willing to take on suggestions about like changing the scent. Yeah, I feel like this group really goes all out. Like if you're going to try something new, you find the biggest and best way to do that. Okay, we'll start in the middle. Yeah, we'll start here. Okay. Lovely. We have conjunction. So this is about a union, merging and coming together. I like this card. Okay. Ooh, we have disruption, lightning, number 41. Interesting. The colours here look a bit like the ruby crystal, like that deep pink / purpley colour. You can see. Okay. We have full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Practical. That reminds me about the message I said in the beginning when I was channeling the need for you to focus on details. We have number 37, the mountain. We have number 20, we have success. And we have a key over here, peppermint. Okay, and your affirmation card, nope, I failed to do that last. Okay, keep that here. Interesting. Okay, let's see what's here. Okay, I feel to start with this first and then it will make more sense. So I'll read this one out. This is number 37, the mountain. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, can you see? Okay. Mountains have stood as symbols of achievement, likely since mankind first set eyes on them. Many of the world's greatest spiritual leaders have taken pilgrimages to mountaintops to gain perspective on their own lives and what they can offer to the world. It can be a lonely, hazardous journey, but there is so much reward in seeing things from a bird's eye view. Okay, that part's making sense. Okay, I'll keep reading. When you're above looking down, you notice patterns and connections you couldn't have imagined before. Mountain peaks are the vantage of innovators, leaders, and those who are ready to live life to the fullest. That's what I sensed for you, that you're a group that likes to do things fully. That's perfect confirmation there. So what I sense from reading that, especially with this lightning card, and as you can see that's like a plain wing, I sense that it's time for you to take that kind of bird's eye perspective, kind of zoom out a little bit on your current situation, and it will be easier for you to see where you've gone wrong or what mistakes are currently being made, so that you can then make changes, make a bit more of a detailed, practical plan, and then whatever you're trying to achieve, whatever goal you have right now that you're working on, will be successful. It will come together. It will be more in alignment and less off course, less disrupted, less delays, less obstacles, less distractions, less confusion. Oh, I feel like that's it for yours. It was quite quick. I'll read your affirmation in a moment. I haven't forgot. Okay, let me try and give you a bit of a summary. So, group number 3, Ruby. Whatever you're working on right now, there's one thing in particular. So it could be like a business goal, or maybe a personal goal of yours, something you're creating, I feel, because this group feels very kind of hands-on, creative. You might be an earth sign, an earth or fire sign. So earth signs, that's Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Fire sign, that's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You might be some of those signs or have a lot of that energy around you or in you. But yeah, there's one thing that you're working on right now, or one main thing that's on your mind day to day or weekly that you're working on, that you want to create, that you want to put out there, something to put out there, I feel. So it could be like a video, it could be a display of something visual and practical that you want to create or manifest or put on a screen, I'm hearing to say. So maybe some of you are filmmakers, or like music, something to practically put out there for people to engage with and see and enjoy and entertain. I'm sensing that quite a lot. But yeah, so your message with that project is to zoom out a bit more. Zoom out, take a bit more of a bird's eye view. It might be helpful to pretend as if someone else is you. I'll explain this. So whatever project it is that you're working on, zoom out, pretend that someone else is managing all of that, and pretend you are the higher boss. So going up, that bird's eye view, and that will allow you to kind of see the operations of things, really see what's going on. So detach yourself a little bit, because when you're fully inside a project, it's hard to see what's going on. Hence why you're being called to zoom out. So remove yourself a bit, detach, so that you can have a clearer perspective, and you'll be able to see the disruption or what needs changing. And again, that links to that Gemini energy of change, learning, focusing on details, communicating. So yeah, zoom out, you'll get a clearer perspective, you'll see what needs changing, what needs removing, what needs bringing in, and then whatever project you are working on will absolutely be successful. It will come together beautifully, it really will. So the intention of your project, so let's say it's to make people laugh or entertain people, that goal will definitely happen once you do what I just mentioned about zooming out, changing things, having a detailed plan, practical plan, being a bit practical about it, a bit earthy, being maybe quite structured. So if at the moment you're a bit all over the place with things, so changing things here or just going about it that way and then doing this, doing that, maybe one of the things you may realize is that you need a bit more structure, a bit more planning, maybe to incorporate more structured people, or for you to learn to become a bit more that way if it's just you working on this project. So learning to be a bit more thorough, a bit more methodological, similar to Capricorn energy. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, I'll just read a bit more from the mountain card. So this one says mountain pose. I believe that's a pose within yoga, but you can look into it. Mountain pose. So this is a pose to ground the body and elevate the spirit. From this position, you can see things clearly and receive positive energy. Lovely. And your affirmation card to end on, group 3, Ruby, is everything I do is a choice, so I am in control of my reality. And on the back it says, the thoughts I choose to believe right now are forming my experiences. I now listen to what I say and do not say anything that I do not want to become true for me. Very interesting. So that's a strong focus on communication and your thoughts. I'll read that again. Everything I do is a choice, so I am in control of my reality. The thoughts I choose to believe right now are forming my experiences. I now listen to what I say and do not say anything that I do not want to become true for me. So your words are powerful. That's important for you to know. So make sure to speak positivity into your project and of yourself and everyone else. But definitely into this project that you're focusing on, speak positively about it. Again, main message is zoom out so you have a clearer perspective on things. I feel as well as that, creating your own type of affirmation, like your own goal. Yeah, okay, so whatever project this is, I feel that it will be great for you to come up with your own affirmation that you can attach to this project to help create that reality for you. So similar to group number 1, their affirmation was, my business is prosperous. So something similar to that, but change the words so that it fits with your project. And then say that as often as you can, or each time you work on your project, say that affirmation. Beautiful. So that's you, group 3, Ruby group. A colour for you as well as blue. I'm seeing quite a lot of green. Yeah. Green, maybe dark pink, and blue. Those are your colours. Lovely. So that's everyone's reading. Group 1, 2 and 3. Amethyst, Pyrite and Ruby. As usual, you might be drawn to 1, 2 or all 3 groups. That's fine. No strict rules. Whatever messages connect with you, and that's okay. I hope this was useful. Again, the focus of this was kind of linked to Gemini season of change, communication. All groups definitely find a way to change the energy, like the air around you. So even if it is just with a feather and floating that around you, it can help lift your spirits, lift your mind, lift your heart, lift your space. Incense, candles, opening the windows more, just bringing in that fresh air. I feel it's necessary. Okay, we'll do 3 mindful breaths, and after each breath I would like for you to just do a clap, just to change it up a bit. Okay, so breathing in calmly through your nose, and then exhaling slowly, and then we'll clap. And again, breathing in and exhaling. And last time, and this time as you exhale, bring a gentle smile to your face, and then we'll clap. Inhaling in. Smiling and beautiful. Thank you everyone for listening to me speak. I'll be back next week. So group 1, 2 and 3. As usual, you might be drawn to 1, 2 or all 3 groups. Absolutely fine. This was a Gemini season reading. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If it resonated with you, if some of the messages were helpful for you, please like the video and even share it with someone who it can help and benefit. Colours, blue. I'm really sensing blue for all groups, as well as the individual colours that I mentioned in each reading. Okay. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.